Assalamu alaikum, scholars, and welcome. Today I'm diving deep into Surah al-Anaam, the 6th surah of the Holy Quran. This surah, with its 165 verses, is one of the most comprehensive chapters, covering faith, worship, and social conduct. Let's start with the key concepts. Tawheed, the oneness of God; Risala, prophethood; Akhira, the afterlife; worship and prayer; social justice; and hypocrisy. The first major theme is the unity and uniqueness of God, highlighted in verses 1 to 12. Verse 19 profoundly states, "Your God is one God." This verse reminds us that all creation points to the singularity and supremacy of Allah. Next, prophethood and revelation take center stage in verses 13 to 49. This section emphasizes the crucial role of prophets as messengers of divine guidance. It's a call to recognize and respect the channels through which Allah communicates His will. Then, we have the call to righteousness in verses 50 to 73. These verses urge us to live a life of piety, adhering to the divine guidance provided by the Quran and the Sunnah. The surah also recounts the stories of previous prophets from verses 74 to 90. These narratives serve as timeless lessons, illustrating the trials, perseverance, and faith of those who came before us. Worship, prayer, and charity are covered in verses 91 to 115. Verse 162 stands out, say, "Verily my prayer, my sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah." This verse encapsulates the essence of total submission to Allah. Finally, we delve into social justice and hypocrisy in verses 116 to 165. These verses call for fairness, honesty, and integrity in our dealings, while warning against the dangers of hypocrisy. Verse 151 instructs, "And worship Allah and associate none with Him," laying down a fundamental principle of Islam. So what lessons can we draw from Surah al-Anaam? First, we affirm the oneness of God and reject polytheism. Second, we recognize the significance of prophethood and revelation. Third, we strive to live a righteous life, guided by divine principles. Fourth, we establish regular prayer and charity as pillars of our faith. And lastly, we promote social justice and sincerity in all aspects of life. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, has called Surah al-Anaam the most comprehensive surah in the Quran. Reciting it brings protection from hellfire, and its teachings provide a robust framework for a life of piety and righteousness. Verse 151, "And worship Allah and associate none with Him," remains a cornerstone of Islamic belief, urging us to maintain the purity of our faith. Thank you for joining me in this reflection on Surah al-Anaam. May Allah guide us all on the path of righteousness. Assalamu alaikum.